Hi, hello, welcome to Durga Soft. "21 things you should never say to your boss. Think before you speak" is always a good policy. At office, it is even more important. Particularly while speaking with your boss, you must be conscious. A good practice is to first pause before blurting out something. Saying the wrong thing to your boss can do serious damage to your career. And some of the things bosses don't like to hear may surprise you. Here are the words and phrases you should never utter to your boss. Number 1. Don't say you're wrong. In any case, you shouldn't say you're wrong. Openly criticizing or pointing out your boss' mistake can throw you into danger zone. If you do this, you will be excluded from future meetings or ignored the next time you raise your hand to speak. If you feel your boss has made an error, there are other ways to addressing this. You might say, "I may be misinformed on this one, but I was under the impression that." This prompts them to reconsider and correct the information if necessary without putting up their defenses. Whatever method you apply, do it with a cordial tone. Number 2. Never say no to your boss. If the situation demands to say, phrase it well with an explanation. For example, if your boss says, "Do you have time to work on the XYZ project today?" you shouldn't just say no. Instead, say something like, "Today I have to finish another important work," or "Would you prefer I work on this today instead?" Number 3. Never say, "That's not part of my job." If your boss entrusts a work, never say, "That's not part of my job." Saying that indicates you're not willing to go beyond your role. Shows that you're also not willing to pitch in for the success of the company. It is advised to be flexible with your job role. Number 4. Don't say "I can't." A can-do attitude is always valued trait. "I can't" shows both a lack of confidence and unwillingness to take chances, neither of which will cherish you to management. Number 5. Give up "I don't know." There is no rule that everybody knows everything. Sometimes you may not have the answer to your boss, but your best guess and promise to find out is much better than saying "I don't know." Number 6. I'll try. Never say "I'll try." As we all try to get things done to our best ability, but it sounds like uncertain. It leaves a feeling of unsure. Instead, you can add a phrase, "I'll complete it by evening," "I'll try maximum to be completed." Number 7. I'm not paid enough to do that. Saying this phrase is highly inappropriate and unprofessional. If you say "That's not part of my job," it indicates you are demanding a hike and also tells your boss that you are not willing to go beyond. Number 8. My heart's broken. Everyone has personal problems every now and then, but as an employee, you should not bring them to office. That impact should not be on your regular work. If you say, "My heart is broken, I cannot concentrate on my work today," imagine how your boss will feel. And number 9. I can't work with him or her. This is commonly heard phrase at workplace. Personal conflicts or differences are natural phenomenon of humans. But as an employee of a company, it's assumed that you are capable of getting beyond personality conflicts in the interest of delivering excellent results. So never say this to your boss. Number 10. I just assumed that. That phrase causes irritation for many bosses, as they'd rather hear that you made an error in judgment and learn from it instead of excuses. To err is human, but to defer blame is a career killer. Number 11. I'm leaving early tomorrow. Don't tell your boss you are leaving the office early or taking long leave. Instead, ask politely, like, "I was planning to take leave Monday through Friday and wanted to make sure that was okay with you." Number 12. Stop the blame game. The blame game is a traitorous path. If you are innocent, then explain why, but don't implicate others for your sins. If you are always seen as someone pointing the finger, eventually your boss is going to question who is really to blame. That's why don't play blame game in the office. Number 13. Say no to gossips and gushing. Avoiding gossip and gushing is a good idea, as it can backfire. If you are not sure about something, don't slip the word. Number 14. I'll leave. Never say "I'll quit," or don't threaten to leave the company. It's unprofessional, and they'll consider you a flight risk. Number 15. Can I speak with higher authority about this? Or "I want to speak with HR about this." You shouldn't say this directly to your boss. If you want to say it anyway, that must be your last step. Going over your boss is no-win situation. That means you are about to quit or be terminated. Number 16. Well, I did my best. If you made a mistake and you say, I did my best, imagine how your boss will feel after hearing your response. Surely that doesn't speak highly of your abilities. The better response is that you'll get it right next time. Number 17. I don't have a solution. Leaders talk about solutions. Followers talk about problems. So don't tell the boss about problems without presenting potential solutions. They don't want to hear this from you. Number 18. I'm bored. As a potential employee, you shouldn't say I'm bored because you're being paid to be productive and remain enthusiastic. It's your responsibility to find ways to make your job interesting. Number 19. If I don't hear from you, I'll just do. This has a threatening tone. It's better to wait than be admonished later. Number 20. I have tried that before. Bosses never excuse the laziness. Never say the sentence I have tried that before without actually doing so. Your boss may have something else in mind. Alternatively, explain that you appreciate the suggestion and tried XYZ, but you'll be glad to try something more effective. And 21. That's impossible. Your manager doesn't want to hear negativity or lack of conviction. If you have concerns, state what they are and ask for input. But straightway, never say that's impossible. That's all for this session. Thanks for watching our videos. For more videos, please subscribe our channel www.youtube.com/Durga Software and please visit www.durgasoftvideos.com.